Most people think kings lose their crown only after big wars or revolutions. But one British king threw it all away in less than a year, for love. This is the incredible story of King Edward VIII and why he made one of the most dramatic sacrifices in modern royal history. We are talking about King Edward VIII, whose reign lasted a mere 325 days, starting in 1936. Edward VIII became king on January 20th, 1936, following the death of his father, King George V. At 41, he was handsome, stylish, and incredibly popular. The public saw him as a modern, exciting king. But from the very start, there was a massive problem that overshadowed his entire reign. Edward was madly in love with Wallis Simpson, an American who had already been divorced once and was still married to her second husband. The establishment was furious. As head of the Church of England, the king could not marry a divorcee whose ex-husband was still alive. The situation quickly became a full-blown crisis, capturing the world's attention. The royal family, the church, and the British government were unified in their opposition, urging Edward to end the relationship. The Prime Minister warned that if Edward married Wallis, the government would resign, triggering a massive constitutional collapse. Faced with this impossible choice, the crown or the woman he loved, Edward made his decision. On December 10, 1936, after just 325 days on the throne, Edward signed the instrument of abdication. The next day, he addressed the nation via radio, famously stating he couldn't, quote, "discharge my duties as king as I would wish to do without the help and support of the woman I love." Edward stepped down, forever altering the line of succession. Edward was given the title Duke of Windsor, and his younger brother became King George VI, the father of the future Queen Elizabeth II. Edward married Wallis in France in 1937, but he was never truly welcomed back into the royal fold, living most of his life in exile. In just 325 days, Edward traded the world's most powerful throne for a personal life, a truly unforgettable decision. The abdication of King Edward VIII remains one of the most dramatic and controversial, yet undeniably romantic, moments in modern royal history.